the best Wild Rift in our final series of the day.
I love the passion that you guys have for your teams. I can't relate because my teams are just cracked and they just win anyway, but still.
Most of them are already into the play-in.
Just one, but still.
You're still waiting on RRQ.
Yeah. Well, these drops are definitely something to look at, right? Our Des touched upon it. It's going to be two very differing identities here. KDF, they've got the late game. They've got the double split push 1-3-1 options. On the side of Sentinels, though, it's the Olaf show.
They're already burning down the Rift Herald. Sentinels can't get into the pit right now. Rift Herald is secured.
Oh no, no
Ragnarok.
ulti.
He's got the SEN United. He's bringing Molly in for the ride. And there's the heroic entrance. It is caught off Acrobat. That is first blood for Sentinel. Ragnarok is available as well, so Tyve can always just charge in through the front lines. Rift Herald has been dropped mid lane, so they're going to have to force a fight or turn to the mid lane. A flash from Beginnings is scuffed, but Kwangdong Freecs still might hold. Nice poke from downtown. Molly threads the needle with that rocket, finding Noth onto the backline. Rift Herald gets the charge down, knocks out the turret for Kwangdong Freecs, so the map is opened up, and it's now given him all access pass to the Dragon, which Zeki is burning down. 5,000 HP. It's doing it slowly, but Sentinels, they're saying maybe they don't care about the Dragon. Maybe they can get mid-prio, but it's evaporated, so now they're turning towards it. Tyve, can he get in range? 900 HP. The smite, it is secured by Kwangdong Freecs. Zeki gets out. But it felt like so much was invested from Kwangdong Freecs, and they got nothing off of it.
Well, they're gonna get the turret, but backup is coming from Sentinels. Can they cut them off?
On to Zeki. MTS is dealing a considerable amount of damage. Here comes the heroic entrance. Zeki, just one more leap strike. Finally lands the killing blow onto MTS, but he is far behind enemy lines. Another leap strike, trying to distance himself away from the members of Sentinels, but they run him down.
It's looking disastrous, Rafa.
Sentinels, this is a challenge for them. Beginnings, does he find the engage? Final spark onto Zeki, but he gets the stasis out. Heroic entrance, he flashes away from danger, and that's a huge knock-up from Noth that catapults MTS almost to his death. Grand Challenge has been posted onto rest. He has to recall. A huge big Inferno Bomb finds the first kill of the fight. Tyve would have to pull off a miracle, but it has no Ragnarok. It's only Flash. Noth looking for the re-engage once again. Oh, that's a huge stasis though from Molly. Can he distance himself away? Flashing away from the riposte, the damage. That gate goes down.
No!
There's no cover for Kwangdong Freecs. And now Sentinels, but they're too low to be able to fight back. Everyone has to reset for the Dragon. Sentinels, they just have to believe that they can secure this Dragon as fast as they can. Kwangdong Freecs have to pull off a miracle to prevent Sentinels from doing the unthinkable. Mega Inferno Bomb gets a huge chunk down onto rest in the backline, distancing himself away. No one's protecting Tyve. Forced to block the Ragnarok. SEN United shield is there from MTS. He's still alive, but they're forced into the backline. Noth is diving deep.
They're just stalling.
Noth is able to get out, and he can look for a second win engage. And they have stalled out successfully for a second to get back onto the rib. He's teleporting in. Sentinels, they're forced back. Did so much damage that they have taken onto the backside. Kwangdong Freecs, this is their thriving time to shine. This is where they play the best. In these late game moments where every action is critical, and it is Kwangdong Freecs that succeed. At this point, we've already said it before, miracles would have to be made, a string of miracles even, and that satchel charge could just be the ending of Sentinels if they pick off Beginnings. A major frontliner is now been eliminated.
Look at Maru
pouring through the base, has completely solo killed MTS with no resources whatsoever.
There's nothing they can
no
do.
help whatsoever necessary. Sentinels on the back foot, another inhibitor gone, and it is the final minion waves pouring into the base.
That's gonna be it. They're gonna go for the end.
Sentinels, one last ditch, but it is Kwangdong Freecs that are pushing them to the very brink. Tyve managing to trade a kill back. Molly golden, but you gotta be more than golden to take this series away from Kwangdong Freecs. The second seed from Korea take game one and put themselves a match point.
Exciting game. I don't think we're gonna see the snooze fest we saw last game, Rafa. I think both of these teams want to go at it, starting from Dragon number one.
I'm ready for a match that will deliver on the hype. All stakes are at an all-time high. Kwangdong Freecs at match point. Sentinels on the back foot. Reverse sweep would have to start now. And Kwangdong almost delivering on a all-out brawl level 1. Anyways, right?
Not really. Kinda? Man. But Akali Molly's late game is
Work
so
with
good.
me! Please give me something to hope. Oh,
Well, let's
Tide's
look
in the
at
pit.
this.
Okay, 3,400. Cyclone right on to Noth. The knockup follow-up
Oh,
from beginnings, but he's
no!
super critically low. First blood goes over to Kwangdong Freecs, and the Rift Herald has been secured. But Tide is able to answer back on the Wukong. Oh, it's Tide! He's the one that manages to yoink the Rift Herald away from Korea.
Oh no, he wants to go for Charlie here as well. The Singe stuck under the turret. The Rift Herald gonna tank that one up.
And he's super low. He doesn't have the ultimate
Doesn't have
anymore.
anything,
Molly's
yeah.
just towing the okay, Tide and Molly turning it up. Rift Herald gets Wukong and the Zigs and Sentinels to take on Sweeper. It's gonna find Maru here. Head buff pulverize combo. Huge damage from Rest. Maru Ignite ticking down. Sentinels another one on the board.
Maru was a bit greedy there. He held his flash, he held his shroud, he held his everything.
Cyclone onto Noth. He's out deep in enemy territory right now, flashing away, but the Haymaker shield has already been expended. Another bomb! Sentinels, another one! They're starting to ramp up! I wonder if Sentinels, if they can just play this slow, as long as they don't get engaged on by Kwangdong Freecs, MTS is currently unchecked. He can do serious structural damage, but Tide is going in for the engage, so that means MTS has got to join the fight as well. Cyclone, it is stopped. Beautiful Dragon's Rage and Chain of Corruptions, and Maru is on the flank. Watch for him. If Rest isn't protected here, he will die to this Akali. Beginnings going for the recall. Piercing Arrow finds him. Beginnings is going to walk right into Maru, and that's the cow gone! And now suddenly, Sentinels are thrown into a world of chaos because there is a sneaky ninja assassin on the backline somewhere. Sentinels have to play together.
They're going
have
for
to play as a
Dragon.
group. They're looking for the Dragon. Molly gets the Shuriken backflip tagged right onto him. Maru goes in. Perfect execution. Half
He's so
HP
low.
already gone, but still has one more cast. Can play with it. Look for fatal damage here on MTS. Looks for it. MTS gets baited out on the taunt. Tide able to trade back on the Choir, but who gets the Dragon in the end? It is secured by Acrobat. Tide is still chasing. Molly's on the chase as well. Maru doing him fantastic damage on the backline, but Rest manages to stay alive. And Sentinels, have they traded up? Yes, they have.
I think it does. I'll have to double check.
Yeah.
But the flip definitely does.
Oh,
no!
A nice death trap from Sentinels finds one kill immediately for value, punishing Kwangdong's Freak for walking blindly into the Baron buff. And Acrobat and Noth are the ones that pay for it, but they answer back on the Sentinels. It's up to Maru! All Maru all day! Can he be the hero for Kwangdong Freecs? Can he close the distance down, but they're taking their time with it. Kwangdong Freecs having to be forced to enter in. They cannot let Sentinels take it. Tide on the forefront has the standing shield. He's looking for Acrobat onto the sideline. No one can protect him. The marksman is gone for Kwangdong Freecs. Sentinels, they're the ones on the forefront. They're the ones leading the charge. And in a time that was necessary, Tide and Molly stopping up, but Maru, can he be the hero for Kwangdong Freecs? Can he salvage this game? Can he prevent it from going to a game 3? Does he find the Shuriken backflip on MTS, but he doesn't want to jump into 5 members. This Elder Dragon, Zeki, a miracle would be had if he can get into the pit, but Molly throwing his life potentially just to make sure that he doesn't get into it. Flashing away, but Zeki takes out Molly, and now Sentinels are down a member. Noth throwing his life in there as well, trying to stall as much time as he can. Maru's still full HP. He can still deal some major damage here. Acrobat's death timer is coming up in the next 10 seconds as well.
Beginnings is keeping the Dragon leashed. That's all he's doing. He's keeping the Dragon leashed so he can finish it off.
Zeki is nowhere near to be found. He's on the bottom side of the map. He can get in range. 3,000 HP. Sonic Wave. Does he toss for it? 1,800. He walks in. Who's took the Dragon? I can't tell. Sentinels. They have taken the Elder Dragon, but teleports are coming in. It's the reinforcements from Kwangdong Freecs. Can Sentinels make sure that they get out alive? Tide has lost the GA. The rest of Sentinels looking for revenge. They're looking to take down the Ninja Assassin as well. But Choir making sure that he stops it. Oh, a Dragon's Rage kick from Zeki, but a beautiful stasis from Rest. It's going to keep him alive. Zeki's gone. And now Sentinels, they have Tide up.
That's Baron. That's gonna be Baron here for the Sentinels. The Elder, the Baron now in their sights. Sentinels, they want to bring us to a game 3. They want to bring us to a match point. And Rafa, I think they can do it.
Baron being whittled down. Kwangdong Freecs looking for a flank. Has the last cone. He's getting in there, throwing as much poison damage as he can. Mega Inferno Bomb adding to the chaos. 2,000 HP. Tide secures the Baron for Sentinels. They can clean up the rest of Kwangdong Freecs. Death timers on Zeki and Noth now. Maru has been so spectacular on this Akali, pulling out all the miracles. Molly flashing forward, looking for Acrobat. He wants to end the game right now. He wants to bring us to a game 3. Do you believe, North America? Do you believe Sentinels bring us to game 3? 1v3. Back and dig deep into the histories. When Tribe were at the top of their game in year 0 at NA, Kha'Zix was one of the champions that Tribe took down Tribe in a community tournament and almost dethroned Tribe from the kings of the table back on NME. But Sentinels, it's going to be more that they have to dig deep. You are talking about dethroning and taking down one of the best team fighting teams, not just in Korea, but in the world. But if you can do that, Sentinels will have gained and rewarded themselves with North America's first ever international series victory. Molly potentially fishing for a shockwave here. There it goes, and they know that Kwai doesn't have flash from before. It's an easy pickup here for Sentinels, punishing on the lack of summoner spells from
that
KDF.
Is huge. That should still be enough for the KDF squad to pick up this Dragon Dome.
Zeki has this Glasgow. He can get in.
3,000
HP. He has vision. Can Tide secure this Dragon away? Zeki comes in, but it is secured by Molly out of all people. Now Sentinels, can they turn this fight around? Zeki is forced to flash away, but he's got nowhere else to run. Ragnarok cannot allow you to go through walls. Maru, can he come in and be the savior? Already finds one assassination on the beginnings. Looking for another one on MTS. Perfect execution. Gonna get the strike. Acrobat committing forward, but MTS still manages to get out alive. But it is Molly that is left to the Wolves of Korea. And Kwangdong Freecs not going down without a fight. KDF now have control of the Rift Tower. Oh, Tide's in there. I've seen he steal these before, but it is Zeki that clutches it out. A little too early on the smite from Tide. Good attempt. Gets out with the leap. No harm, no foul, but Kwangdong Freecs edge out.
Members, they're coming to play.
They're gonna get rest. Oh, the flip. Rest is all isolated, but he gets out. Light Binding stops it in his tracks. Final Spark is traded back, but beginnings, a major frontliner piece for Sentinels is lost. 5-on-4 advantage for Kwangdong Freecs. They have advantageous positioning now.
Look at Maru.
Pit. Oh, but they put out Nom. He's forced to flash away, and Maru's waiting on the flank once again. We've seen it how it can completely destroy a team. Rest
the
still
Twin
has
Shadows.
Flash and exhaust available. Looking for Shuriken backflip. Doesn't connect here.
This is so intense. The flip.
Shockwave from Molly! That's huge! A lot of burst damage down. Sentinels, can they capitalize? Can they burn down the dragon? Zeki forced to turn back onto the dragon, but it is still him that secures it. But Maru finds a huge burst damage, but not onto the long run. And it is time looking to clean up the stragglers here for Kwangdong Freecs. Infernal Dragon clutch.
Oh, look at Tide. Look at
Tide. But now Tide is looking to cut them off here. He's got the health. He's got the shield. And a huge light binding from Rez. Finds the last two stragglers for a prime
gaming. Man, it's so intense right now. Both of these teams neck and neck, posturing for the Elder Dragon that will decide this game, that will decide the series, that will decide who goes to groups.
Tide looking for poke. Zeki pops the Ragnarok. Beginnings goes in. Punts Acrobat away. Shockwave connects only onto one. The rest of Sentinels still posturing backwards, but Beginnings seems to have fallen to Kwangdong Freecs. Numbers advantage gained for Kwangdong Freecs now. Damage has been put down onto Acrobat and Zeki. Can Tide fish for stragglers right now? Maru looking for a flank of some sort. Tide now posturing, inching forward, pushing Kwangdong Freecs back. As long as they can stall time for Beginnings, he can come back. Maru once again with the flank. Sentinels, you have to wonder. Oh, Shuriken backflip, it connects. Can they punish? But Stasis catches it out. Light Binding is dodged out. Maru looking for it. Tide, Shockwave connects on the 3, but MTS is burned down to a crisp.
So low.
And now Maru, will he take the Shuriken backflip overtime? He's gonna go for Molly, but the exhaust. Stasis, Tide jumping in to punish Maru. They take him out the...
no, they should have finished the dragon.
All Tide goes in. 1v3. Can they punish? Light Binding is huge, but Tide is burning down the slows. But Kwangdong Freecs, they're so low. Sentinels have to clean up. They have to punish now. This is their time. Time has the GA. He's buzzed back. He fights 1. He fights 2. Sentinels have taken out 4, and that could be the Elder. The execution cannot leave any room for errors. Kwangdong Freecs still have a chance to get into this game. Tide is deep into enemy lines. He can jump without any fear at this point. Fair enough, minions pounding away at the Nexus, pounding away. Tide jumping forward once again. Sentinels, 5 members strong here, looking to corral Kwangdong Freecs through the top side of this lane. And exhaust goes out onto Molly, slows him down. Watch for the ball, watch for the shockwave. It comes in. That's the first reset onto Choir. Kwangdong Freecs watching from afar. Can their chances be salvaged? But Sentinels